Hey guys, Big here with Bigor Gaming, and this is the Faceless Launch Raid FC2. We did 1 and 2 on launch night, and we finished them in a record time. I will stop and pause the video at each boss, and I'll go over this quick strat of it. And you have to keep in mind, on this run we were level 70 and 71 and 72. We're not level 75 yet, so this is an easy raid to do. We were all we had around 40 to 50 people. I think we had 43 or something in raid at this point in time because this is the last thing we did. So yeah, check it out. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll timestamp the video for each boss, and I'll go over each strat for each boss.
Okay, so guys, listen up. Stay with me. We're going to go down here, and there's a coffin we're going to have to click on, and we go down the stairs, but not too far into the room. We just stay at the bottom of the stairs. So I'm standing at the top of the stairs of the coffin. You go down this. Do not go down any other rooms, any other halls or anything. Somebody always does. Just go wait at the bottom of the ramp. Somebody went the wrong way. All right, they're coming in, bringing them down. It's always one. It's fine. We have trash to clear down here. Like there's trash mobs we have to pull out of the rooms and stuff.
All right, this fight is called the Sleepless Guard or something. I just call it the Gargoyle fight. And basically, what it is, a bunch of trash giants in the 3 rooms, and there's a protector in each room. The protectors hit kind of hard. You'll want to kill all the trash giants, then pull each protector one by one, kill them. And they do a lot of corruption stuff, so you want to have all your people have corruption cures, and make sure you assign one person to the tank to specifically corruption cure the tank. And then you have the big guy, big gargoyle guy. The main thing on this fight is to kill the gremlin ads that spawn their blue. They're very easy to kill, but they cause a lot of problems because they have auras such as DA, fear, different things like that. So you have to have all your range DPS, focus them down, and also pet classes. I tell them to send their pets after them. And then have all your melee DPS just stay on the boss and just use all their burns and burn him down. It's important to have your raid fan out around the back of the mob so they're kind of spread out so they don't all get hit by the same auras. I leave the healers in the hallway though, and I specifically have one person, like a knight, just kind of ready to grab anything that goes in there. And I usually have an SK tank this because it can't be feared. It help, and also their aggro is better. So you'll see that in the clip. And if you have any questions on this fight, just leave them below. But again, the big thing is kill the gremlins, get corruption cures out, fan around the room so you don't all get bad auras on you. All right, here you go.
Over to the right spot there. Make sure you guys fan, because the gremlins are already starting to mez everybody. Fan out, kill the gremlins. All casters, pet classes, throw your pets on them. Let's throw out the CR, the wood, the aid, the boons. We got lots of gremlins. Yeah, we gotta get on them. Everybody should prioritize gremlins right now. Make sure you're spread out as much as you can be, like fan out around its butt. Yeah. All right, great job, guys. Kill these last gremlins wherever they might be. Lilo, good job.
The next boss is Wulfnor And what you do for this one is you'll see in the video is you just kite the 2 healing ads around. They have 2 phrases they say, so you can easily identify them. I'll put them in the description of the video. And then the boss will spawn like little beast ads. They're really easy to kill. Just make sure everybody breaks off and kills those as they spawn and then go right back on the boss. This one's pretty easy clap. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below.
I'm going to bring this in for Tank Daddy. Let's just get those 2 mobs kited. We kill this, we break off and kill ads as they come in. It'll be like little like wolves and bears and bullshit. All right. All right, so these guys should probably leash. So everybody come out of
This giant, his name starts with an F. He has like a whole bunch of dudes that you're going to fight and change them over to your side, and they're going to help you kill him. Now, when you get to level 75, you could have an enchanter and you could have knights just kind of stack these up neatly, kind of farther behind him, and you could just mez them all and just kill the boss. That's the easy way to do it. But you got to remember on launch, we were only level 70 and 71, so we could not mez them. So we had to do this kind of the old school, you get them down, they turn green, and then you send them on the boss. And the way you do that is you have a hotkey that says /say attack. I always tell the tanks to have it set up so they can just spam it. So anybody who accidentally attacks the wrong target, it'll go back on them. And then also other people need to try it as well too. And I always tell all pet classes and necros just stay on the boss the whole time and don't dot the ads, only dot the boss, and just keep your pets on the boss the whole time. And then like swarm pet weapons will mess you up too, so keep those on the boss. Don't use those on any of the ads as well. And basically just have a good AMA who knows what to do. They target the mobs, you tack them down the low, they turn green, you send them on the boss. They actually do a pretty good DPS. If you were to parse it out, the pets will they'll outdo the rest of your raid in DPS. It's crazy. They actually do a lot. But it is faster to mez them and just kill the dude because you're not wasting your time splitting your DPS up on the different mobs. But we couldn't do that because we were too low level to mez them. So this is the way we did it. We get them down to about 40%, and then the ads become kind of overwhelming. And we do like the Sullen strat where we just like chain fortitudes and then we just burn the boss down. So if you have any questions or anything, just hit them up below and we'll help you out. But that's basically how you kill this dude.
guys, make sure you're on the right ones. We gotta keep saying attack to them. Make sure all the pets are on the boss. Pets are on the wrong thing. Necros, pets on the main boss. None of the ads. Don't follow main assist. Put them on the ads. All pets should be on the ads. No swarm pets on the ads. Nothing. Necros, get your pets on them. Stop dotting the ads. I see pets on the ads. Get them on the main boss. Good job. Just keep saying attack. If someone can keep spamming it too, that's good. It'll keep them on the guy, hopefully, when people mess up. Yeah, if it's green, don't attack it. Yeah, click your circle. Nah, let's just keep. Yeah, let's burn. Let's burn. Bring them all in, guys. Bring them in close. Bring in the other ones too. You did fort? Yeah, do it. We got to get them close enough together. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm doing it now. Yep. I got fort going. I got fort going. I'm popping prayer scrolls. Hopefully they'll go on me. Did they go on me? Think so, right? Yeah, I have on me. I'm about to go down here soon. Next warrior. Next warrior. Anybody who has it up? Okay. They're still on me, but I just DA'd. Good job. All right, get the reses out.
So this next boss is Harfang the Black. Basically, there's coffins around the room. In the beginning, you just have to click each one time when the emote goes out to close them, so the dudes don't escape out of the coffins. And then later in the fight, they will have to be clicked twice by two different people to keep them closed, or you'll get the ads. Usually, what I do is I sign these ahead of time with the hotkey. I press it out there, and everybody knows which coffins they're watching. It was pretty important at level 71 because you don't want to get a whole bunch of ads that the knights have to kite around. And keep that in mind. All the ads can just be kited in a circle because that's what you're gonna be doing with the dog ad anyways. You're gonna be kiting it. And you can see where it's good to have this ready and post it ahead of time because we have somebody accidentally aggro the boss early, and we were ready. We made it happen, and not too many bumps. We did get a couple coffins with ads spawning, but like I said, we just kited them, and when he dies, they die, so not a big deal. And make sure you fight him in this corner, and you stay close enough to the walls to where you don't get the aura. It shows up in your song window, and if you do get that, it's bad. He also does an AOE, little point blank AoE, and it FDs people. So tank needs to be ready to stand, and everybody else needs to be ready to stand if they get hit by it. But yeah, pretty easy fight. Just keep the coffins closed and kite the dog and kite any ads that spawn. All right, here you go.
Walls, guys. Very important. Because we got to fight him in that corner so we get out of the aura. So we'll have to push him pretty close in this corner. If you have the aura on you, it goes in your, I believe it goes in your song window. It means you're too close. I can check real quick. All right, Scuffle, get him. Go to your coffin positions. Sanquil and Clucifer, help them get in their coffin spots. Let's double check them all. I'm gonna push the button again. Well, they just need to be in those. Look at the quadrant. Yeah, you got to get closer to the wall. If you see it in your song. There. Good job, dude. Yeah. That man's tearing him up. He's like, I got a glyph. I'm just going to prove to him that I have the biggest banana in the room. Click coffins. Really focus on it, guys. We don't need any more ads. Yeah, we got 2 more. Most I've ever seen, but we're almost through. I don't know, we're gonna find out. I've actually never seen the coffins fail. Nah. We're the best. Look at that. Alright, good job, guys. I don't think anybody died.
So now that you've killed Harfange the Black, you're on your way to Beltron. To get there, you got to kill a bunch of trash, and then you'll get to the maze. And once you get to the maze, there's there's a bunch of trash in the maze, first of all. And then once you kill that, there's 4 corners. You have specific types of nukes you have to use to disarm these like traps. I call them traps. Fire on the southeast, magic on the southwest, cold on the northwest, and disease on the northeast. And there's no timing involved or anything like that. I don't know who was the first person to figure out how that worked, or if somebody told them, or if there's some lore somewhere. But like, how do you figure that out? And then you got to kill 2 golems. These 2 golems, you can just kite one, and then you can kill one while the other one's being kited. The only way to damage these is you have to first hit it with a fire nuke, and that'll knock like a little baby ice melt thing off of it. And then you got to refreeze that by hitting it with an ice nuke, and then you kill the reformed golem. And that's the only thing people should really be attacking is the reformed golems. And you just do this over and over and over. Big things here is not to have your nukers going too fast and overwhelm your raids with like little babies. And then like the things actually hit pretty hard, so you got to pick them up pretty quick. And then there's also like these little like steam ones that pop too. Not really a big deal, but those hurt too. So you want to stay away from those. Basically, only kill the reform. Don't hit anything else.
Do we have anybody with the high enough level spell to chip at it? What is it, fire you need first?
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
So, side note: if you're ever doing this raid on launch and you are doing it not
And then
at
we have
level
to use a different
75,
one
make
to...
sure somebody has gone and picked up their level like 71 or 72 fire and cold
All right.
nukes, or you could have a problem, which we almost did. But luckily, Endacer had his fire spell.
There we go. All right, he
Crisis
pooped one.
averted.
Don't attack that yet. We got to turn that into a thing. Now we can attack it. All right, cool. You guys coordinate that. Not fast. We kill this one, so now poop another. About to die, yep. And then we'll start working on the next one. Tanks have to pick them up pretty quick with non-DPS stuff, though, because they hit pretty hard. Thank you, guys. Voldrin, you're gonna call the corners, you said, right? Don't you have some fancy nag trigger for that now? So we're not gonna stop attacking if you have the proc. We're just gonna keep attacking if you have the proc. Only people with the debuff for the thing should try it, because we compared the raids, the one that did and didn't, and it didn't make a difference. It looked like, yeah. He's full of shit. All right, so guys, remember when we go in there, this guy trucks, he hits very fast. No reason for anybody to attack him unless they have the thing, but Mealy, we need to get on his hate list, so we're going to attack him right.
So the last fight is Beltron. He's pretty simple. He's the last boss in Frostcrypt. Basically, you got to assign 2 people for each corner. There's panels they have to stand on when the emote goes out. Make sure everybody in the raid is not levitated. So no lev, because if they're leved and they try to stand on a corner, it won't work. There will be a random debuff that Beltron cast, and that'll be the only person who can proc damage on him, which is super annoying. So basically, I have the tank go in, pick up the boss, all the melee run in, just get 1 hit on, and they get on aggro, and then you wait for golems to spawn. When the golems spawn, you kill the unstable one first, and then the other ones just have the MA, target the right order of golems. I always kill usually dense ones last. And there's random cages that will spawn. If people get in jail, you just break them out. And then stand on the corners when the emote goes out. It's actually a really easy fight. It's just a matter of having people in the corners ready to go and have a tank ready, because Beltron actually hits pretty hard because he flurries. Like, hits fast. He hits really fast. But as long as you have decent tanks, it'll be really easy. It's just I think that's the only thing. He hits fast, and it's kind of a slow fight depending on who gets a debuff. Every once in a while, I'm not really sure exactly how how he picks the people for being on his thing. So I'll have like DPS just randomly hit him again. I'll tell them all right, everybody turn on their attack, turn it off, just to get more rounds on them. So maybe they'll get back on aggro. But you don't want to just be attacking him, because you'll interrupt him, and then he won't get as many the buffs out on people that they need to do damage on him. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I think this fight is pretty easy, though, once you get the tanking thing down in the corners.
Okay, so we need another person. Zagbuck, can you go stand in northwest and be ready to step on the panel? That's right over here. And then, let me go check these real quick. We have 2 here. All right, we have 2 at each one, it looks like. We have 2 at each one now. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Good communication. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's our ads, guys. Pick them up. Let's pop our wards here. Healing wards if you got them. Kylia, if you could, K-name cleric, if you could pop your CR MGB if you have it. Unstable first, guys. I don't see any though, actually. Me, I'm about to die though. Thank you. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pop in there then and just take it early so we don't have to deal with that mess. I'm gonna pick it up. Alright, Tank Day, go help them. I got this. Oh, then you. about it. I don't know. We'll see. He hits so fast. Well. Hey, great job, guys. Let's line up over here on the bed for the screenshot, and we need one person over there on that chair to the west. We need a volunteer. There we go. Drunken's already there. Everybody face out to the south. And I need someone to take the photo because I'm not good at it.